So I think late than never, better late than never, because of my bloody problems. We can begin final preparations for the battle. That might involve a dragon, that as the recon of not Genkiro but Otiro said. I will of course explain a few things after the all map will load, because there's quite a lot of stuff put in here.
Well done. Dragon Drive, Frost Scan. Oh.
Wait, that's
It's
the
quite
turn
big.
order? Yeah.
Oh, roll for initiative. Well. Ancient White Dragon. How annoying. Just so you know, we can see the initiative if you didn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I turned on initiative order.
Sure.
Is it supposed to be a giant black square for us right now?
No,
Go down.
zoom out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So that
because
would be-
the upper part of the map is hidden because reasons that I will explain in a moment.
Huge ass catapult. Tiny dragon.
Oh, I see.
Ooh.
So that's our stuff.
Yep.
Is down here. This is a really big battlefield.
Indeed.
Well, as I said, it will be a big thing.
Holy shit! It is big.
Oh, greetings! You arrived in time.
No, I was there, but I just wasn't speaking. I was, but I just looked on the battle map and had to scroll out to see how big it is. Wow.
Yeah, it is big. Anyways, just to have this out of the field already, you can, even if you can't see turn order or edit it, just roll your initiative. I will add it to the turn order, because I don't want to do it again, because rolling initiative for these fools took me like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit.
26 initiative.
Here's mine.
Just gotta find mine.
Genkiro 26. And yeah, these guys rolled shit for initiative. At
Okay.
least most of them.
Here's my birds.
Can I assume that you and your bird act on the same turn?
Sure,
Yeah.
but it has its own thing. So
Yeah.
if you want,
It's probably better that way.
Oh,
we can
okay.
use its initiative if you want.
I can add him to the initiative order. So
Yes!
Mari is 6.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The lower initiative score you have, the better you will get.
Is 26. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
No problem. And Otiros is 23.
Yeah,
As far as I can remember, Otiros always rolled well on goddamn initiative.
Yeah, I do. I have no idea why. I have put no
26.
point in boosting my initiative, and I'm almost at like the second turn.
Okay, numerically descending.
The ironic thing is Zach, who like has bonuses, like always is like last.
And now,
Well,
if
I
you
only have
excuse
+3 to mine, which is my dex. If I
and
recall.
now, if you excuse me, I'm going to re-roll all the ones.
You do know if you're saying that you'll probably just get like 20, 20, 20, 20, and then just get ones the rest of the game.
There's a bunch of ones right there. They just have other numbers behind them.
Yes.
Yeah, probably. I
There's also-
don't know what Genkiro is doing.
Stop rolling, Ginkiro.
Fine.
There, you roll away your 1d20 this turn.
Yeah. Anyways, if you can, I mean, I'm gonna do something like this. I assume you were centered near your tokens for now. But it will be better if you can zoom out slightly to even see part of your camp. Basically, this stuff is palisades and, you know, the wooden barricades and whatnot. The catapults are, of course, understood. This stuff, the circle, like, you know, in this color are the groups of gathered rocks and whatnot.
Huh.
The catapults, of course, I assumed that, because technically speaking, once again, I need to remind you that technically speaking, you are fighting the north from here. The battlefield itself is just plain frozen wasteland. Not an inch of the grass, not an inch of the bush or a fucking tree. It's just nothing there. It's like a frozen desert, although not really a desert. So to get wood, to get pool of tars, if you wanted, I remember somebody had that kind of idea.
Yep.
It was, yeah, I'm gonna not put you on the other map, I'm just gonna check it myself. That to the forests and like swamps you had like good like something about 100 kilometers in one way. So yeah, it took some time to prepare and carry all that stuff, even with your guidance and whatnot. So that's basically the only thing you managed to prepare. For yeah, that all preparation took day and a half. Right now we are on the next day and it's late afternoon. In like hour or two, in an hour the sun will finally set behind the mountains and the evening will come. Now I give you a chance to like add additional stuff on the map. Explanation why you cannot see the northern map of the town, why there's like so-called fog of war. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm just simply assuming, Lysander, that they are long enough that they simply won't run out before the end of the battle.
Yeah, well, I'm using extended on the shorter ones because I've got a couple of shots of extended.
Cool. Very
Yeah,
nice.
I also bless my weapon because I always forget to do that.
Okay, very nice. Now, I'm assuming, and I'm guessing that's not wrong conception, that when you saw in the very far away distance the oncoming army, you just simply didn't rush out to meet them. So basically the whole army stopped some really nice amount of distance from your encampment. Well, maybe not that big, like 200 feet or something like that. And
I think
basically
that's in range of the catapults. I'm kidding. Well, not kidding, but continue.
I need to I can check that.
Yeah. I thought like everything was our enemy except the ones inside the barricade.
Catapult light is max range is 150. Catapult standard, the huge one, is 200.
Oh, right.
So,
Also, both are indirect fire weapons, and indirect fire weapons have some kind of fun rules.
Ah.
And yeah, because large catapult, large frost giants, I decided that only one person can, because you already lack people, so the Jarl of the Dragon tribe decided that only one person will man the large catapult, two guys will man the huge catapult. Because it's like in the rules that how many people, normally you would need a lot of more people to operate even one large catapult.
yeah, just a question. Do we have to wait like 6 turns for them to fire, or could we have that because they're fucking giants, they reload it like in 1 turn?
Reloading is a full round action. So basically they
every other turn.
all catapults are like loaded right now, so after they fire their first volley, there's 1 turn that they need to reload, then on the next one they fire. So yeah, that's right.
A Cyclops is a nature's ally, as is an Eden. I'm looking at some nature's ally, and for 5th level, it includes Cyclops and Edens.
Okay, but I wanted to explain the fog of war thing. Basically, as the army arrived, you heard, I'm guessing, who in this group does not speak Giant?
I don't.
Everyone but
I do.
Okay.
I mean him.
Okay, so basically everyone but Genkiro like hear the loud booming.
No, I'm the only one that does.
Oh,
Mari
okay.
is the only one that.
Oh,
doesn't,
okay.
yeah.
So Mari, you are the only one that understands.
I do.
Okay.
Do you?
Okay, so
Okay.
Mari and Lysander are only one that understand, of course, besides Frost Giants themselves, uh, that when the army arrives in the distance and they form into formation, like he gives a loud booming introduction, like something. Uh, I am Grasberg, Jarl of Yggdrasil tribe. I have returned. By the by the blessing of Cold Heart of the North and Yggdrasil, you shall bow before me. And those who do not, they shall die. There will be only one king of the North.
Hmm.
A king in
And
the north.
basically, if you want to see what exactly he did, because that's a huge distance, you need to make a perception check, and because there's a huge distance, -5 penalty. Because I remember
Really?
something that
Spyglass.
you
I have a
get
fuck.
you get penalty for distance on perception checks.
Yeah, I think a spyglass negates those, but I don't have enough perception, so I lend my spyglass to Genkiro.
No, give
I-
the spyglass to me.
Okay, I'll give it to you so you can actually see what he's doing. Because I have shitty perception check.
And I
Oh,
rolled a
come
1.
on. That's still like as good as I can get.
Hang on, give it to me.
I passed it over to him.
Yeah, you like stab yourself in the eye.
It's like-
Okay. So
I see the ground.
Nobody has any idea what they're doing with this. Give me back my
Except Lysander.
spyglass. Yeah, and he doesn't have my
Lysander
spyglass.
had the best idea what's going on. Mari only knows that she thinks that the guy had something in his hand, and then he like impaled that to the ground, like you put flag in the ground, something like that. Genkiro sadly that's not enough to even see what exactly what it is. Otiro's the
What's
same.
it doing? They look
Lysa-
so little from over here.
Lysander, you are such good perception that basically you see that it was some kind of a staff that it's like a normal typical wooden not wooden staff, not made from the wood, but you think like something like pure ice
Okay.
that's ended
Probably a
with not ball but orb. You
Okay.
think that there was some flicker in this orb, and 2 or 3 seconds after that there is just suddenly a fucking huge dome of like snow, wind and whatnot covering the
Oh,
entire
no.
army that basically cuts the vision for you.
Oh my god.
I don't
Huh.
think dispel magic would work on that.
Wow. Just as well I've got Eyes of the Void for later. Okay.
Hmm.
Just if you want, that's out of character. I didn't really use any of the known spells. That's homebrew
Yeah,
thing of
I
me of
figured.
mine.
So
Blessing
technic-
of the North.
Hmm.
Anyways, that's
Yep.
why you only see only some of the troops, because they already moved from the dome and prepared
Hmm.
to move out. From now, I think that's the question for the guys who were buying fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that I showed you that there are some kind of weaponized fireworks, so
Yeah.
I just really need to know what kind of fireworks you bought, because that might be important about how many damage they deal.
Right. I was basically the
How it
toxic.
is, we really can't get any damage dealing ones. We can get ones that like stun them and blind them for a few rounds,
I
or we
mean,
could get big giant ones that cause lots of bright explosions to help try to break their morale.
technically speaking, I assume that for example, Skyrocket firework that I showed you, that's what's on the list. I assume they deal fire damage. True, only 2d6, but with vulnerability to fire on frost giants, that's 3d6, I guess.
And you have a shit ton of them.
So I'm only asking because I need to know what kind of fireworks and where do you stack them, because I guess it will be kind of silly if like you like, shit guys, my pockets are full of fireworks. Okay, as you think about that, I give you a few minutes. Now the question, because I think Genhiro had this idea about tower and from the swamp.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, as same with the wood, sure you can get some, but because of the distance from the swamps, it was kinda limited. So was your idea to like put some not lakes of the swamp, but like fuck, I forgot the word.
The idea was to put tar on the rocks, if I recall.
Either on the rocks or in some pots, and just launch them at the giants. So
The rocks,
when the
okay.
Effective.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah, that'd be
guessing
nice.
if you want to coat, if you coated tar on the rocks, then yeah, I'm gonna say.
They've turned into meteors.
That you
and
managed.
if we put them in pots, they could do splash damage.
You
Which would be
managed.
fun.
You managed to get enough tar that you managed to coat coat enough rocks that 12 first shots, volleys from the catapults will be from the rocks with tar, the fire rocks.
Mhm.
I'm guessing
Alright.
because I'm guessing. But the question is, who would fire them? Like who would because for right now the rocks are not burning, so
Give the
Hang on.
giants torches.
okay. I was just asking, to get the
That'd be mostly effective.
answer.
Yeah, unless they light themselves on fire, but I don't think they're that stupid. Really not.
How far is it? It's
160.
160 over there. So that is 200.
190. 200.
200. So over there.
Fireworks.
Somewhat. Alright, question. Are we up on top of a hill?
No, that was the another question I would like you to ask. Another thing that I would like to do, like even before normal tune order, that I would like you to put your tokens in the area of the camp, because I'm gonna assume that you didn't rush out there, and maybe some of you made another last few words with the Jarl of this tribe, female Jarl. So yeah, right now that combat will begin, you will be able to move out.
Like, how many rocks do the catapults have? Like, enough?
To simplify the things, I guess because you had mountains were really close, so yeah, you have more than enough rocks. You don't have enough tar to coat all the rocks,
Okay.
but yeah, unless
That's a large rock that's going to be picking up rocks and dropping them on giants.
Rock.
Okay.
Seems like a good idea.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the rest of you can, like, what's your starting position in the camp?
Let's see. Where should Genki would most probably be somewhere near the palisades where he can get a good view over everything, and possibly buff up the giants with his voice.
Okay, well, that might be kinda strange, as guessing they do not speak common, and you do not speak giant.
Be a bat.
That's also a good point.
Yeah, they do. Wait, sorry, the frost giants speak common. That's a one thing.
Not very well, I presume, but they do.
So yeah, that's no problem. So yeah, no problem, Genkiro, they speak common, my mistake.
Right.
Okay, Lysander.
Okay, yeah. Where were the others? Hang on. I'm just trying to see where you guys are.
Yeah, because I'm like look where they are. I'm just like wondering, not wondering. I already know what Zensa will do during the battle. I already know what Genkiro will do during the battle. Otiros, I'm guessing it's pretty easy to presume what will he do.
Well, the idea was I try to take out some high-value target because, well, I don't want to get surrounded and beaten to death.
Well,
But
my thing is just not to metagame because I haven't. Remember, I've been hiding from everybody, so I haven't been talking to.
didn't you show yourself?
Well, not to the dragon. Oh no, but I have been talking to Mary because we went shopping together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
You were.
Okay, so I can tell Mary and she can tell the others then what my plans are. Yeah.
Okay, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so my plan is basically, I know this is going to be really subtle, to tool myself up until he fucking glows, and then fly in. I'm going to try and take down, because I'm a spellcaster, I'm really wary of enemy spellcasters. Once they get, I want to go in and try and shoot. We said they said they had clerics and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, the Jarl of Dragon Tribe told you that most definitely they have cleric. They also might have another spellcaster.
So I think it's my duty to go and try and take one of them down. But I'll probably drop some, like a cloud killer or fireballs on some of the enemy troops anyway.
Okay. I'm not metagaming anyways, but yeah, that's a good idea.
But start me off with the others then, because if I'm with Mary, I can just be there at the start of the battle.
Okay, so I like put your token like here.
Okay.
Also, like small, I don't know if that shit. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if that's stuck or not, but the Dragon Tribe cleric casted Bless at the start of the battle, just before start of the battle. So you have now 6 minutes of Bless. The entire party and this group, the 4 guys around Jarl and the dragon.
Isn't that like 60 rounds, 10 rounds?
So, Lysander, you're next to me.
What does Bless do, by the way?
Yeah, okay, in that case, if I'm there...
I'm this little tiny
if
bat
I'm
right
there,
now.
you know how I put a list of spells I've cast? Like that? Can I just hit haste last so we can hit my friends as the final thing we do?
Yeah, sure.
I'm doing extended, so it's 20 rounds.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Bless gives you +1 morale bonus on all attack rolls and saving throws against fear effects.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay, so unless I forgot about something, now I need to like...
Well, Genkiro's up in the Palisades working on his violin, and he's going to try to play the song. You know that link that I gave you?
You gave me some links, I might have forgot which exactly, but that's not really important right now, I think. You sing really awesome song, I guess. Like...
Yeah. Well, I could give you a link to the song. Hang on.
Don't stand.
Shit, okay, here it is. Okay. But yeah, that's...
It's a really upbeat.
Okay, so that's this preparation, that's that. Okay, so I'm guessing we can now go with normal tune order, so I'm guessing... Wait, what's the Zensa's initiative modifier?
+9.
Lysander, what's yours?
+9. No, +8.
Okay, so still Zensa goes first, so you can move your token. I'm guessing like he grabs the rock and then he...
Yeah, he's a large, if I recall. Yes, he's large, so he grabs a large rock.
Okay, cool.
And then flies.
A large rock, I think it deals 2d6.
He's also going to be dropping it from some height, so
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, but I just wanted to remember if 2d6 is large rock. Okay.
that may not be exact, but
Yeah, I'm guessing, you know, large battlefield is large, so
it's within 5 feet.
yeah. So we are not stressing about that. Uh, just like last one notice, like if we manage to play like whole turn order, or maybe even two, that would be. We shall see how this goes. Lysander, now I'm guessing you are starting to cast your spells, or
Yeah. I've got a whole bunch I'm doing. So because I've got so many, you can just assume that I'm standing there doing.
but I could like some of the spells I could safely assume that you casted just before battle.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few which lasting like a few hours. So I've got a few that I could have done, but the ones which are shorter duration.
Okay, sure, no problem. So yeah, I'm guessing you right now cast a spell that's with the shorter duration.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be casting that and my Void Wizard
No problem.
Aura of Prescience
Okay.
stuff. So that's what I'm doing this round.
Okay. Genkiro.
Yep. And if you press the link on the description, all of a sudden a fast and upbeat violin song plays, and all the Dragon Tribe ogres and Frost Giants suddenly feel much more confident in themselves, and possibly could fight better.
Okay, mechanically it adds some kind of bonus.
Yeah, basically it's hang on, it's where is it? Skills. Plus Inspire Courage +2, Inspire Competence +3, and Inspire Command +1. So it's +2 will save against fear attacks, +3 to skill checks, and +1 bonus to attack.
To hit, okay. Cool, very nice. So I'm guessing that's what you do this turn.
Yep.
Okay, Otiros.
There's not really much for me to do. I suppose I just fly up in the air and fly a bit forward.
Especially for you and for Zens, I would kindly ask, like at the end at the end of your turn, to say how up up are you in the air,
Yeah.
because that might be important.
Well, it is because of giants. They've got reach and things like that, don't they? Yeah.
Probably
About 40 feet.
70-ish.
Okay, okay. It might be even more important.
Just a
later.
question, how tall is the giant?
Typical frost giant is shit.
They're probably like roughly 12 feet since they're large.
Usually adult male stands about 15 feet.
There we go.
Okay, so they got like 30 feet right up in the air.
Well, the reach is still just,
Yeah,
unless they
reach-
have something special,
Reach
it's still
is still
just
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mechanical stuff.
So 25. what?
Okay, so these guys, for now they might move a little bit closer, but they do not do much more. They bide in their thumb. Now they are of Frost Giant. She decides that's just the beginning of the battle, so she's not moving out yet. She only like gives a scream like, defiant scream to the other Jarl that something, something that cheesy lines that we shall never kneel, that over our dead bodies and something like that.
Yada
Yeah.
yada yada.
Yeah.
Just a question. What's that behind us? Is it a passage into the iceberg?
It's the cavern. Like, remember that, like, the camp, it's like mountain area, so that's behind you. It's like entrance to the cavern system of the giants.
Very detailed drawing there. I love it.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
That is.
This drawing pictures are just showing where the map ends, and they're showing like the mountains and whatnot. And if somebody asked, the Jarl was pretty damn sure that she said that the battle will be at open field, and they cannot let the other tribe to get inside the caverns. Why? She didn't say.
Now,
Okay.
is that our friendly dragon in front of us there?
Yeah, young adult white dragon is a friendly one.
Okay.
It
Making
doesn't
sure.
have any name though. Mm.
Yeah, forget about that. But yeah, you have young dragon. They have slightly older one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So basically, we have its child.
Something like that.
Grandchild maybe.
How hard would it be for a huge dragon to hit a diminutive bat that can just fly around it in circles?
It's probably going to just use its frost breath against you and insta-kill you.
Maybe, but it probably wouldn't insta-kill me, because I do have a decent HP,
Yeah,
and I can
that's
heal
true.
myself as a swift action.
Mm.